Hey guys, I had shown you all, and I've done a few more. You haven't seen that one or that one. Or that one I don't think. But I had shown in a previous video how I had made some steampunk stamps back in July. How I'd made some stamps, and I don't think you'll see my little rivets that I made either. Oh, I've got another little, oh there it is, it's stuck on top of that little rivet and another one. Made 3 different rivets. But how I'd use fun foam. Now this is just thin old cheapy fun foam pieces. You can use big pieces, small pieces, thicker, whatever you want. But this is just some stuff that I had I need to get rid of. But I want to show you how I did these. I just freehanded all these, drew these out. But there are different ways that you can do these. If you can't freehand, I will try to. I don't have anything printed out right now. But I'll print off an image and use that as a pattern to build a more intricate stamp that I want to do. But like for instance, these gears are very, very simple gears. I'm just going to show you something a simple way. Take your fun foam, and if you're doing a circle, you don't have to freehand things. Find something that's circular and trace it. Circle whatever you're wanting to do. And it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, so don't freak out over things like that. Because what you're drawing is not going to show up. It was a rounded bottom, so it didn't exactly get. But if I wanted a perfect circle, in the way that I came through on a lot of these, I just went through. And to make one like this, and that's a little bit deeper. That one is more straight, but I would go through that, and I'd want that as that. And I went through and made my curves. Now, if you're one of these OCD people, you will want to measure out around your circumference of your circle and figure out exactly where to put these if you want all your gears to be the exact same. I'm not really worried about that. I'll move that one just a little. But just rough-handed it. And what I like to do, I don't like working from a big piece. I literally take and cut that piece off. And then you just cut out your little I'm going like that. See how that one came out taller than that one because I cut it a different way? You just sort of decide. And see, now look, when I'm going to cut, I don't like the way my gears look, so even the things that I drew aren't counting now. Because I'm changing my mind. And depending on how tall you want them, you can make them super long, super short. But whatever design that you're wanting, you just draw it out and then cut it out. Now this is the first step because you can't just use this one thin piece. Okay? It will not work out. Your stamps will not work out as well. Okay? Now, that gear, if I want a round section in the middle, I do like to use something different. This is the lid to my Germ-X. And I'm just pressing it in there. Okay, and I've got an impression of my circle, or you can draw a circle. Whatever you like. And then you can come in and fold it over and cut it, and look there. There, I've got it. Okay. Now, this is my glue. Make sure that I mix up recipe. There's a video on here. I just use this glue. It works, like I told you, it will work on fabric. It works on fun foam. It works on anything. I have not found anything it doesn't work on. that I use anyway. You can use it for sealer if you water it down a little bit more. But there you go. I've got that on there. And then I just stick it on there and I'm going to let it dry. You do not. Now, all these are just 2 layered. You can see the 2 layers. And I put it on a piece of cardboard, cut back that. And I fold over a little piece of tape to hold it. Let it dry. And then just cut out around here. You do not have to cut the center part out. As long as your top one is cut, it's still going to come out just fine. But there's that one. I'm going to let that dry and then be able to cut it. Made a mess, haven't I? On my, like this is like, I did a key. And when I drew my key, I started with my top shape for my key that I wanted. The other one was sort of flourished and flowery like top. This one I'm just starting with my top part. Then decide, do I want my little key teeth on this side or that side? I'm going to put it on the other side this time, so I'm coming straight down. I personally like the keys for the old look that just have the 2 on the bottom. And there's my key. And I want to circle, if I want a hole in it, I'd go ahead and cut it on this first one. Now, you don't necessarily have to cut that out. Take your pencil, your pen, pencil, whatever you're using, and color it down and flatten it. And when you stamp it, that part won't show. See, it's coming through on there. Of course, you can cut it out if you want to. I don't like that as thick, so I'm going to make it a little thinner. And then when I cut, I'll cut that out, glue it onto another piece, and I'll have me another key. But that's how I make my fun foam stamps. Whatever design you're doing it on one, cut it out, glue it onto a second. You can do lines. It's a really good way if you don't have a line stamp that writes. You want to make your own postage stamp, your postage seal stamps. You can do them this way. There's all kinds, but Fun Foam's a good way to make your own DIY sticker stamps. Any design that you want. If you need a pattern, run the picture off, cut it out of a book, whatever, and use that as your pattern. I'll do another video on the more intricate ones at some point. It'll be a while before I can get to that because I've got them stored away in a room that I've been working on. But I will pull those out and show how to do the more intricate ones. But there you go. I'll catch you later.